What's up, y'all? It's Bakari, and welcome back to my channel. I want to take this moment right now to basically just shout people out. The people who've actually been focused and, been working on themselves, working on their goals. The people who have been focused solely on improving their lives and not focused on the drama or negativity that surrounds them, not getting caught up in the whole scandal of things, or just, remaining high in a time where a lot of people are low. And, I just want to shout people out. I just want to encourage you to keep going and just keep having that tunnel vision, and just to ignore the hate, ignore all of those low vibrational energies, because they're going to all be silenced very soon. So I just want people to know that your work isn't going unnoticed. Your improvements in life, the things that you've been focusing on, all of those things, all of those seeds that you've been sowing, they're about to manifest. And that's even on the flip side. People who are, on the lower spectrum of life, the miserable ones, the bitter ones, the angry ones, the ones who refuse to change and grow in life, those seeds, they're going to be reaping what they sow as well. So, if they're sowing seeds of anger, of jealousy, or, ill intention, these are the crops that are going to come up and manifest in their life. So that's why I'm encouraging all the people who have been working to better their lives to keep going, because those seeds, you're going to see the fruits of your labor manifest, and you're going to be so elated and thrilled and happy that all of your work has finally paid off, and now you can see all of your hard work right there in this beautiful garden. There was a time before when it was quite difficult. The energies of the world seemed as though they were holding people back. And, within these recent last couple of years, I feel like there's been a shift in energy where it's being freed up. People are being freed up energetically. No, people are no longer being held and bound down by these old, archaic, heavy energies that just want to just weigh you down and just suck the life force out of you. And if you are only looking at the world right now with just physical eyes, you have been sadly mistaken. There's definitely a huge spiritual warfare going on right now. And again, if you're only looking with the naked eye, you will miss what is happening. Energetically, there's a great divide happening right now, because you have life forms that are operating out of a low vibrational frequency. You have human beings and other entities and spirits and things like that are operating out of a low vibrational energy, which have been ruling over this physical plane for eons now. But there's another new fresh energy that's coming in that is of higher vibrational light and love. And that energy has now been unlocked and unleashed. And it's game over for the low vibrational energy, because the energy and the vibrations in the world is speeding up so fast that vibrations are vibrating so high to the point where it's going to eliminate these low vibrational creatures. In my opinion, the rulers of the low vibrational, it's a wrap, So right now we're in a very dangerous time, because You know, this low vibrational energy is bitter and it's trying to latch on as long as it can. It's really trying to hold on. It's like really on its last leg. Like it has no power whatsoever. It's like, you know, it's being backed into a corner right now, and that's very dangerous if you approach it. So you got to be careful of the people that you're around, you know, the energies that you want to take on or accept into your life. You have to be careful, because I'm telling you, there's a dangerous force out here that knows that it has no real power. It has no power at all. Not anymore, because, you know, people are wising up. And, you know, it's out here snatching souls. And if you see what's happening in the world and the events, it's happening right before us, like the Great Divide, and how this jealous, demonic force and energy is just taking things and taking people's souls. I know y'all heard about the whole concert event, you know, where all those people, that was a tragic situation, and that should be proof in the pudding right now. Like, that energy, that's the energy that it wants to be. It wants chaos. It wants confusion. It wants death. It wants to keep feeding, because that's what it feeds off of. You know, it feeds off of what it is, low vibrational energy. So as the world is rising, and a lot of beings and spirits and people of high places and have high vibrational, listen, we've detached from that low vibrational energy. We're moving past it. So now they feel it. And there are people in between. They're confused. They don't know which way to go. And those are the people that they're going to come for heavy, trying to pull and get them down to where they're at. But this is why it's so important for us people to rise and awaken, to help others realize where you should be standing in this spiritual warfare battle. Because I'm telling you, it is not a physical matter at this point. If you're still looking with the naked eye, you are going to miss everything. You have to go within. Like, it's all within. Everything that is happening is within. The emotions, the energy, all of that is happening now. And right now it's time for you to go in and clean your spirit out. Because I'm telling you, if you don't clean your spirit out, you are going to be a magnet and a conduit for this low vibrational energy. And it will suck you down and drain your life force out. And you do not want to be in that energy at all. I've been there before, and trust me, it is not a good feeling. So this is just a warning. You should probably start working through those issues in your life that you've been avoiding. You know what I'm saying? And I think with, you know, what happened back in 2019 with the pandemic, you know, this is, the time is now to do it. I mean, you should have already been doing it, but I mean, now is really, really like grind mode. Get, like, you either are going to do it or you're just not. And if you don't, then you're going to suffer greatly. And, you know, even with like Wendy Williams, like, that's another prime example of, like, you know, people that are in high places and of high influence that should have never been in that position because of the things that they've done to get to that position. You know, the people that they've stepped over and sacrificed or tore down just to build themselves up. You know, even the CEOs of big companies are all stepping down and resigning. A lot of them, that happened in 2019 and 2020. It's happening still now. You know, a lot of there's a lot of like fake, phony people that should have never been in those high positions, because what they're doing with those high positions and those high rankings is they're influencing for the wrong reasons. They're casting more low vibrational energy. That's what they were doing, and that's why the world fucking broke and just, is chaotic. Because you have all these fucking numbnuts that just have these fucking huge ass egos and really never did the healing work to be at a place of a leader. You know, these are fucking wackos and whack jobs that claim to be leaders. These are greedy motherfuckers who are just all about themselves and just want to accumulate all this wealth for them and to serve them. These narcissistic fucking energies, you gotta go. And you gotta stop giving your attention to this type of energy and this type of people, because I'm telling you, you're giving it life. Every time that you give attention and pour into it, you're giving it life and you're feeding the beast. And this is what happened over all of these centuries and decades, is we were feeding the beast. And it got to a point where everything just, this has to happen. Everything is breaking down so it can be built back up. And you just got to really know what side you're on, you know, like you just do, because I'm telling you, the people who have been working on themselves and bettering themselves, you are about to be propelled into a position of leadership and of high places. The time is now. And it's like you're not going to have a choice, because energetically, you've worked so hard to get where you're at. So energetically, you're going to be forced into it, basically. And it's a good thing, because, you know, that's the type of people we need in leadership. People who are, their mindset is not ego-based. Their mindset is not selfishness. Their mindset is the bigger picture. The mindset is unity and family and connection and building on a community, you know? And it's happening. It's a beautiful thing right now. So I don't want people to get discouraged and think that it's bad, but you know, there are things that are happening, you know, and there's a lot of deception happening right now, because the energies know where they stand. And the low vibrational energies know that they have no real power. So they're going to keep trying to deceive and decept and lie and stage events and stage all types of things to keep them alive. But it's a wrap, you know. Again, this is the Great Divide happening, and it's supposed to happen for a reason. If you are doing the work that you came here to do on Earth, and you're working through your shadow side, keep doing that, because you are moving the collective forward. Move away from anybody who is holding you back, anybody who wants to gossip, anybody who wants to just focus on low vibrational energies and just consciousness. You know, like people who are only talking about people who are only just complaining all the time, people who are just negative. Get away from those people, because they are not conducive to your health or your goals or anything for that matter. Move away from these people. You will know. You will know. You will feel it. You will feel it. But I just wanted to share that to encourage people, you know, because right now, it is so easy to be deceived. It's so easy to be lied to or lied on. It's so easy to be sucked and pulled back down into a place that you know you don't need to be. So just stay where you're at and leave everybody else where they are. And be at peace with yourself. But I just wanted to get on here and share that with y'all, because I seen, you know, what's happening with Wendy Williams, and I just had like this epiphany, like, wow, like, and she's going through a lot health-wise. And, you know, I don't wish that on anybody, but what I want y'all to know is that your physical health is directly connected to your mental and spiritual health. So if you're not emotionally or spiritually healthy, you know, if you're not just a good person, you know, and you're doing dirty things, that stuff is going to come back on you. 10-fold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, you know, whatever, however much energy you've been putting into that, that's the much energy you're going to get back. So, I'm not saying that what Wendy is going through is something that I'm excited about or happy about or wish on my worst enemy. No. But what I'm saying is that whatever she did in her life and all of those, just the work that she does is low vibrational. You know, you're sitting around talking about people and not in a good way most of the time. It's just gossip, you know. So when your life is enmeshed in just gossip, and that's what all your energy is going into, this low vibration, you're going to get that back. So in all aspects of your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, health-wise, you know, and that's what's happening to everyone, not just her, but I'm just using her as an example. Like, she can't even go back to her show. And now they're looking for a replacement. See how look at the amount of influence she had on society. And that's the type of energy that's been ruling the world for so long. This negative, low vibrational energy that wants to influence the world. Well, their time is up now because people have woken up and we're no longer giving life to that. And when you stop giving life to something, what happens? Poof, be gone. So, keep pushing and keep going, y'all. If this is your first time watching me, please subscribe, give me a like, and, you know, I will see y'all later on my next one. Peace.